Hello there, I am Deborah Charnes with the Namaste Council, C-O-U-N-S-E-L, and the Namaste Getaway. And my getaway is in Wimberley, Texas, an hour from Austin, and an hour from San Antonio, Texas. And I am a certified yoga therapist. And what I want to do today is I'm going to be talking about a type of meditation practice that I do every single day, because a lot of people don't really know what meditation is. Mindfulness is a buzzword, and there are so many different ways to practice mindfulness. And the practice that I'm going to explain to you today is a very ancient form of meditation or mindfulness, and it is practiced widely in the Hindu and the Buddhist traditions. And it's called Japa, J-A-P-A. And maybe you've seen people wear things like this around their neck. You can also, some people also wear them around their wrists. And each, they're called malas. The mala is the strand of beads. And each mala has 108 beads. So a rosary has 54, so a mala is double the length of a rosary. And this is the main bead, which I call the Krishna bead, and you don't go past it. So what you do is you do repetitions. So you're going to say a mantra and you're going to repeat it 108 times until you get to the end, and I will show you, but you go all the way till you get to the end. Once you get to the end, instead of crossing over this Krishna bead, you flip it around and go the other way. So this is one, and I'm going to put this back on my neck. And this was given to me by one of my BFFs. It was actually my college roommate, and it's her birthday today. So that's why I decided to talk about Japa beads today. But this is the strand that I typically use every single day. And I bought this in India. And these are made out of, it's either, I'm not sure if it's Tulsi or neem wood, but it's definitely a holy type of a wood that it's made out of. And I carry them in my bead bag. And then I made a little bead counter. So I don't know if you can see, but I'll try to separate. There's one light blue bead, here's another, and then I change them to light pink, blue, light pink, and then the last one is a dark pink. So I have 16 counter beads on my bead bag because I do 16 rounds. And of course you can do one, you can do two, you can do whatever you choose, but I do 16 a day because that's the practice that I was taught. And you can do any mantra you choose. I do what is called the maha mantra, and with every mantra you go from one bead to the next. And your index finger is always pointing out, away from you, because your index finger represents the ego, and so you don't want your ego getting in the way. So your index finger goes out and you move the beads from between the thumb and the third finger, just kind of going like that. So I'm going to do a couple of repetitions slowly and rather loud, just so that you can hear how I do the Maha Mantra. And as I said, you can do any mantra you choose. And by the way, a mantra does not have to be in Sanskrit. It can be in any language. One of the mantras that I love, which is a Kundalini mantra, is I am bountiful, I'm bountiful, I'm blissful, I'm beautiful. And again, to me, that's a beautiful affirmation, but it can also be a mantra. So anyway, I'm going to repeat mine a couple of times slowly, and so that you can hear it, and I'll try to have you see this. Typically, I put my hand at my heart as I move it, but I'm going to put it here so you can see. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I move it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I move it again. I'm going to do it even slower. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And I move it again. So that is just to kind of show you how I do it. And now I'm going to do it how I do it. So I do it, I put my hand at my heart. And usually I have it within the bag, but it's not always in the bag. And again, my index finger is pointing away. And I do it very fast because I do 16 rounds of 108. That's a lot of repetitions. And I'm a type A person. I like to get things done quickly, so I do it pretty quickly. And you do not have to do it loudly as long as you can hear yourself. So it can be a whisper, but you want to be able to ensure that you are vocalizing and that you can hear it yourself. So I'm going to show you how I do it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. So that I've gone this far so far, and so normally you have to go all the way to the end, and then you turn it around, and each way, when you go one way all the way to the end, that counts one, and so you move the bead on the counter. And again, I try to do 16 every day, and I love doing it when I take my nature walks because I live in Wimberley, Texas. It's beautiful because I'm surrounded by nature, and when I do my Japa morning meditation walks, I don't see any people, I don't see any cars. I just sometimes I hear coyotes if it's a little bit too early in the morning, but I typically hear beautiful birds and I see loads of deer, and so that's what I do. So anyway, I invite you to subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment or ask any questions below. And also please follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is the same as my YouTube channel name, Deborah Charnes. And you can also follow me on my YouTube channels, which are the THE Namaste, as in Namaste, Counsel, COUNSEL. And the THE writes, as if you're writing a letter, and again, Counsel, COUNSEL. So thank you very much for joining me. And again, please comment or ask questions and connect. From my heart to yours, namaste.